Welcome to the channel, everybody. Welcome to the channel. This is getting right down to it, right down to the end. We're playing Lords of the Fallen version 2.5. We're at the end. We're at the end. We have a few things to do. I wrote them down on my phone. And then actually just one thing. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fucking go and kill the boss. And then we're going to find out that we probably could have made a platinum on this run. And I'm going to be depressed. But that's the way it goes. Okay. So we got the swaddling cloth. If you guys remember in the last episode, I think it was, no, the one before that, we went to the tortured prisoner in the, I think she was in Upper Calrath. And she said something about a baby. Go check to make sure the baby's okay or something like that. So we went through Brandis Castle and we got to a point where it looked like we were in this bedroom of some sort. And there was a baby bed. And inside the baby, on the baby bed, like the little baby carriage thing, I don't know what the fuck, baby sleep in a little thing, you know? I don't know, I don't have any babies, but they sleep in a fucking thing, okay? And anyway, when they're infants, okay, not like all the time. Baby, get it? Okay, anyway. So, there was a swaddling cloth there, and swaddling means to me baby, and it was on the baby's bed. So I'm like, okay, maybe that's what she's looking for. So here she is, right there. Incidentally, this is great. So this is the vestige of the Bloody Pilgrim, okay? Like in Brandis Castle. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. And we made our bonfire here. Yeah. Right? Yeah, okay. Way to waste points or whatever. Those little baby looking things. Anyway, she's right here. Let's find out if that's what she's looking for. Oh yeah, Henley swaddling cloth. Now, my take on her over the dialogue that she was saying, especially in the beginning, not when she couldn't speak properly, but after that, she seemed to be of some import. Like a princess or a queen or something. Let's see if we get some more info on this.
Oh, my poor boy.
What? So the swaddling cloth was for her baby boy in that room? All right. So if you guys remember, to get in that room, we needed the king key, the king's key, the king's key. So that means that she's a queen, right? If that's her boy.
Truths like heated iron searing shut wounds. I am.
Why were they torturing her?
Ah, my invitation reached you.
All right, so I would imagine that if we don't buy her shit, she's not going to be around anymore. Like, this is your point of no return, I think, for her. Now, one interesting thing is I don't know what I need for any particular ending or any of that right now. I don't know. So if we do end up needing this shit, we're just going to have to do another game. But for now, we're not going to buy anything.
A kindness, perhaps, for both of us.
Let's talk.
Truths like heated iron searing shut wounds. I
You already said that.
am almost.
Almost what? Do we have to rest? You're not telling me anything else. She's still there.
Ah,
Oh,
my kindness.
no.
Truths.
She doesn't have anything to say. Alright, well, I thought maybe we would hear something from her. I don't know. So we gave her the swaddling cloth. So now I guess we can go on and because I am sure there was a boss here. Where? It's not this way, right? It's probably down. I can't remember which way exactly. So if we see dudes, it's probably not that way. Oh no, see that goes up to the end? Okay, so yeah, it's down here. So that must have been some awesome shortcut that we opened. Like the shortcut of shortcuts. Is it here? No, this dude. Dude, no one cares, man. We're trying to find out where the... where to go here. This is like the beginning of the game. Wait. Wait just a minute here. Not here, right? This just goes up to the end, right? Now, yep. Okay, we were here. And I think this way... was the way to our bonfire? Yeah. This is our bonfire. Which, by the way, we'll just rest that, because who cares about that dude? And then the swaddling cloth lady is right there. And this is nothing, right? Nope. This is like the beginning, isn't it? I'm lost. I'm lost. This is the normal Bramis Castle thing. Is there some other place that we can teleport to? Or maybe we just need to go down there. We can't go down there. We just checked that shit, John, you dumbass. No, Imperium is before that. And this just brings us to the place, like, right next to us. See? And she's still there. So I don't think it's this way. I mean, I don't know. Or we don't know. What happens if we go this way? There's dead dudes here. This can't be the way. This thing... Is this something? No, this is that area that we were before with the two dudes. See, the one dude right there. And then that long thing, which is what we're on when we're going this way. So that's not it. So is it someplace around here? No. I'm missing something so easy, I just know it. See, this doesn't do anything. This lady's out here in the biting wind. There's nothing there. It's shiny down there. Oh yeah, I never got that one, because who the hell wants to jump down there, huh? I certainly don't. What's this? There's a couple of doggos there and a lift. I remember the lift. That's not it. Alright, hold on. Alright, so I don't know what's here, but this looks like something. Okay, so let me show you guys how I got here. Oh, this is the boss. Okay, we can... The tortured prisoner. Okay, so we're going to do that because most likely she's the queen. And she wants to fucking kill the king. That's what I'm getting out of this. Alright, so anyway, let me run back here real quick so that you guys can see how I got here. Because you might want to know. And it took me a bit to figure it out, but not really that long, even for me. Oops. Okay, too far. But you guys see this, right? Here's your clue, right? That thing that goes all the way up but doesn't go anywhere. You can jump down on that from earlier. Well, you just keep going down. There's a little branch off where you can go up and down, but you just keep going down. Like right here, boom, and then boom. We go this way. This brings us to our lamp. And we can make another lamp over here, and we probably will, just in case we die. And then we go down here, and there's a ruiner. We killed the ruiner, and we don't really care about the fucking ruiner. Just fucking ruiner. But we'll make one of these things here. Because then it's just a straight shot up and to the boss. So straight up here. And then now we are at the top, and there are no mobs. Except for that one ruiner, but that one ruiner won't be ruining our time. Is there another one here? No. I'm like, that one's closer. Alright, who can we back in? Cook John, which she's probably going to want money if we do it. Payada, man, she's her standby. She's her standby. But I think she needs a little revenge. Okay, so we want to do this. And I think we're good. Here's our cutscene. Hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough. We're getting close to the end. If that's the queen, and this is the king, we might be at the end. He certainly does look kingly, especially the crown. Were we supposed to be scared of that at that part? The music is like, dang. Is that, who is that, a deer? Sundered Monarch. What happened? Did we already trigger another? We swing 3 times. And we're just letting him do this, by the way. We could just kill him, but no. We're letting him do this. Whoa, he looks kind of freaky. What are those things on his back? Spears? I wonder if he can throw those. Nice hands, man. So, who is he idling there? Alright, well. You're gonna throw her head at me? That's just a smashy thing, okay. Alright, well, you look badass, man. Not gonna lie. That's not good. I kind of dodged that. Holy shit. Alright, so I'm not dodging quick enough. Get out of there. Wait, I thought I dodged that. Okay. Alright, we have a better idea of what's happening. Alright, let's give it a go again. I wonder what kind of damage he does. Maybe I should be, like, using that as a, you know... What the fuck? Dodge first. Oh, well, that was a really bad attempt. Alright, let's do it again. I put some burn gear on. See if that helps. Because it looks like there's burn damage there. I'm not 100% sure, but it sure does look like it. I kind of missed that dodge. I think that's it. So burn resistance gear is like the best. And she's there, man. You're married to that guy? Oh, hey. There's a cutscene with her. Okay. She's heresy purged. Cool. Can I, like, wear normal gear now? Or should we not bother yet? Is there any more bosses? I don't know. I don't know. Let's just keep on the burn gear, I guess. Should have did that. Should have just healed using the thing. Hey!
And so my husband finally lies dead.
He was a big dude.
A merciful end after a life long outlived. He is not alone in that. Oh, promise. Look at what we became. Thank you, friend. As much as it pains me, my past is clear to me once more. Regicide is rarely viewed as a favor, but for both that and your efforts in freeing me from the grip of madness, I, Queen Sophia
Queen!
of Monstead, would see
Sophista.
you rewarded with this token. I have no more rage, no more hatred, and I had my fill of grief and sorrow.
What'd she give us, like a
I cannot
healing herb?
Do what I did, but deserved or not.
Like, what was that?
All I want now
Grapes or something?
is to rest.
Oh no! Queen Sophista's ring. Oh, we can't talk to her anymore. She's dead, man. She goes away like, look at this weird fucking helmet I put on. I only did that because it has high burn resistance. And I figured the dude was burning me because when we died the first time, I noticed the burn meter. So, I mean, how could you not? I mean, I didn't at first. And then, you know, finally, instead of trying to heal through it, I'm like, guess what? Maybe we should use anti-burn gear. Anyway, we got a ring. What does a ring do? Here it is. Once worn by Queen Sophia of Mornstead, this whatever restores mana as well as health. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's cool. So your pots restore mana. That's cool. Not going to use it, but it's cool. I would imagine you would use that if you really did have like a, you know, a magic build. So why is it giving me the hey, you might want to look around here in Umbral? Oh my. Okay, so we need to go in Umbral because I think that's his revelation or whatever it's called. Roaring in rage and pain. Screams. The remembrance. Okay, so we got the remembrance of him. I don't really know, dude, what you're doing. Oh, there's a thing here. We can make one. Let's make one. Who gives a shit? We're at the end of the game. It's not like I'm gonna need these things anymore. Not unless we play through again. And this I don't think is anything. Oh, it is. We have 28,000 souls. We can upgrade. I don't know what we'll do. What does Vitality give us? 14 hit points. Radiance gives us nothing. Endurance gives us endurance. Endurance! We can do it again. Endurance. I don't know. I actually, what's bizarre is I don't think that we have another one of those things that allows us to respec. Do we? What does that look like? That looks like a thumb, right, or something. I think it looked like a thumb. I don't know what these glass shards are for either. We have 3 of them. What does it say? Reflections seem to shift. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't see that we have a respec here. Let's see, maybe they're in the normal, like... Oh, wait, we have 2 of these? Main socket, regain mana upon siphoning an enemy. Or using ranged weapons without ammunition, but at the cost of withered health. 25% healing efficiency while on a roll. They're just kind of underwhelming, right? Not gonna lie. No, I don't want to exit. We want to go like this, and then we want to look again. We want to go to inventory, and then go down. We got the pause. Elegant perfume. Oh, actually, she gave us this. We probably could have used it in that fight to do something to the dude. Sort of like, Father Gascoigne. At least it seems to me that that would be like... Remember we got, from the little girl, we got the music box? You know, Dad's favorite tune. And then we used it during Father Gascoigne when we were bad at fighting Father Gascoigne. And it, like, stunned him for maybe 5 seconds. And that was enough to get your win. No, man. You just shoot him. Parry. Boom. Dead. I mean, that's just the way it is. You know, I've played Bloodborne so fucking much, that none of the game gets my blood pumping like it used to. It's just like, oh, hey, there's the sword coming at my head. Hit this button, boom, visceral, dead, right? It just... I remember playing that game and fighting the Orphan of Kos, and when he would scream, I would be scared shitless. And he screamed the entire fucking fight. Crazy. Crazy. Alright, anyway. I don't see anything here for that. Maybe we don't have one. We can go back and check at Patia. Patia. Wait, let's rest. No one's gonna hit us now. No one can stop us now. Grant us eyes. Okay. And we are now not in Umbral, which is good. What's that? Oh, we come back out of Umbral here. I guess maybe we should look in Umbral to see what's here. I didn't bother to do that. Maybe we can get a saintly quintessence? No? Alright, fine. We'll go back. Heal up. What's up here? So, I don't think the game is over. I just don't. See? What the fuck is this? Okay, so the only thing that I know in my head just now, just popped in my head just now, is remember how we got the... What was it? I don't know. Remember the Iron Wayfarers had some Adyr thing or something like that, or gave something to Adyr? That's their god, right? So that must be what this is. Adyr, the Bereft Exile.
With pity, my lost child.
What?
I look upon you with pity, my lost child. For you have been deceived and enslaved by forces.
I'm sure.
Who regard you as nothing more than an instrument.
Listen,
through which they might enact
this sounds like any article on yahoo.com.
my rightful return. They speak of light while offering you nothing but blindness. Weak hypocrites relying on the malignant power of Umbral. With one breath, then decrying it with another.
Great.
They brand me evil,
But you
a
are.
tyrant, and yet I offer you something they will not.
What's that?
A choice.
Okay.
Reject the fanatical crusaders and the deranged servants of the
No, I-
self-proclaimed judge.
All right, Emperor.
Dismiss all of their false dogma
So be it.
and the torturous
Jedi.
mission to which they have bound you. And only then will you know freedom. And
Okay.
if you would hear it, the truth.
End the Rogar reign, do nothing. So we don't have anything. We have to end the Rogar reign. That's the only thing we can do. Do nothing is do nothing. We can't hit him. Okay. What's end the Rogar reign? What's that? I actually wasn't paying attention when they said that. A lot of people were saying, let's do things to Rogar. Or this looks like the Rogar. Patia said that when she was trying to cure whatever. Like the Rogar's a bad thing? Is it? I have a mustache. Cool. I mean, not really, but in the game. He looks like the guy in Sports Center. Look at my mustache. Oh yeah. I kind of look like what? Dude, you're not all there in the head, man. What is this? Oh, can I go home? I'm too scared. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. There he is, right? So, I don't think we need really any buffs here. At least I don't know what he's going to do yet. Why do you refuse to open your eyes?
Refuse to
Okay.
open your eyes to their manipulations. To millennia of shameful distortions of the truth. For eons, I stood as mankind's guardian, shepherding them with wisdom and love. Yet in return, I was betrayed. Those three power-hungry malefactors who declared themselves judges turned my own children against me and waged a terrible war of needless slaughter.
I'm getting thrown around here a little bit.
The judges and their crazed followers butchered those who remained loyal to me. And when I created the Rogar as a means to put an end to the madness, they too were no match for the Aeon forces. In the end, even I
Where did he get all his health back?
although the judges found themselves unable to kill a god, despite their best efforts.
What?
In a world left blackened and corpse-choked by their crusade, the judges
I'm
banished
doing a shit ton of damage to you, man.
which has served as my prison ever since. Meanwhile, mankind set about ruling themselves, free from the divine oppression of which they accused me. And yet, how little time passed before the judges themselves were raised to the status of demigods, because they worship their real ambition all too clear. Yet an
So
outcome
what am I supposed to do here? I don't even know.
themselves into believing a triumph. How How much blood has been spilled in their names since my banishment? Far more than was ever spilled in my
I
name.
don't like it that I can't keep a lock eye.
And now, after all the time mankind have had to shape their own destiny, see what they have made of it. War, greed, hatred, suffering, chaos. They believed they were capable of guiding themselves, but have been proven sorely mistaken. Mankind needs me now more than ever.
I can't heal, dude. You're just fucking just too fast.
And what of other beings?
What is that?
Godhood, where are they?
What is this thing?
Aureus and the abhorrent umbral
Alright,
creature.
what's going on here?
They are cowards, hiding in false light and obfuscated shadow, deeming you unworthy of their presence, their companion. And yet, here I stand before you with true words and open arms. For I love all of my children, even the wayward
Oh my
ones.
god, that did him damage.
Listen to me. You must stop this before you allow yourself to condemn all of mankind for eternity. I am not
What
your
the hell?
enemy, but my own enemies fear. The loss of the
Alright. So there's these dudes.
Cease your making
These
us
dudes.
hubris
Alright.
of humanity.
We don't need to listen to that fucker. These dudes around on the outside are doing something. They're the ones who brought him back. Alright, so I know what's happening right now. Let's see if we can avoid that. And obviously that's fire, so we're going to keep the shit that we have on. Skip this. We'll do this. Go back here. We'll also go here. I think we have an anti-burn. We'll do that. And then what we need to do is sort of get these little dudes. Come on, traverse, man. Time's wasting. Daylight's burning.
Why do you refuse to open your eyes to their manipulations?
Wait, okay, well, I shouldn't go in there. Hold on.
Distortions of
Alright, let's see if we can do better. Like, we're not going to go in the middle of that thing. I thought maybe we can get the jump on them or something, but we can't. Who are those guys?
Why do you refuse to open your eyes to their manipulations? To
Who are
millennia
these guys?
of shameful distortions of the truth. For eons, I stood as mankind's guardian, shepherding them with wisdom and love. Yet in return, I was betrayed. Those 3 power-hungry malefactors who declared themselves judges turned my own children against me and waged a terrible war of needless slaughter.
I don't know who that was, and what's the deal with these people, but
The judges and their crazed followers butchered those who remained loyal to me. And when I created the Rogar as a means to put an end to the madness, they too were a match for the heathen forces. In the end, even I fell. Although the judges found themselves unable to kill a god.
wow, there's like a lot going on here,
Best
man.
efforts. crusade. The judges banished me.
I'm not gonna
to
fucking
this
fight him at all.
battleground,
I'm only gonna kill these
which has
things.
served as my prison ever since. Meanwhile, mankind sit and rule themselves, free from the divine
Go away, dude.
of which they accused me.
Are there any more than there were before? I don't know.
Before the
Are they respawning?
themselves were raised,
I have no idea how this works.
status of demigods, figures of worship, their real ambition all too clear. Yet an outcome, the people deluded themselves.
It looks like there's more now.
Believing a triumph.
So maybe we can't do that.
Blood has been spilled in their names since my banishment. Far more than was ever spilled in my name. And now, of the long time mankind have had to shape
Oh wait,
their
I
own
forgot to
destiny.
check for the
See what
things.
they have made of it. War, greed, hatred, suffering, chaos. They believed they were capable of guiding themselves, but have been proven sorely mistaken.
So is that like maybe that's only like a second?
Now more than ever. And what of other beings who claim
Maybe that's only like a second
where
thing.
are they? What of obvious and the abhorrent umbral creature? They are cowards, hiding in false light, obfuscating shadow, deeming you unworthy of their presence, their communion. And yet here I stand before you with true hearts and open arms. For I love all of my children, even the wayward ones. Listen to me. You must stop this before you allow yourself to condemn all of mankind for eternity. I am not your enemy.
So
Only what my own enemies fear.
well, I still don't understand totally what I'm doing
Established for
here.
themselves in my absence. Cease your misguided violence. Now. You are in the presence of a god-human. Your god. I fooled you.
There's nothing there.
And can just as easily destroy you.
Killing these things doesn't do anything.
Defy my will. The world in which you
I thought
exist
for sure it was doing damage.
my home, and yet mankind, my own creation, exiled me from it. You have no idea what it is to suffer such a monstrous betrayal, or to endure the ages of torment which follow.
Man, this guy's really annoying. I have no idea what's happening now. All I know is I don't have any more pots. I just would like a clue here, right? How do I get to that guy? It doesn't seem like they're doing that much damage to me. So it's sort of like giving you a chance, you know what I mean? So what is this? I don't get it. What? That was what I had to do? And then I get burned away? The light of the Umbra lamp knows no cessation, consuming even a god. Okay. Orius' will done his will done by his heresy. Orius' will done by his heresy-tainted champion, a reward only with annihilation. With renewed influence, Orius unleashed his radiance to purify those deemed transgressors. Okay, so this is an ending. In light, we walk. They walk, or we walk, or we don't give a fuck. In light, they fall. I still don't know what happened in that last fight. That was evidently one of the endings. I don't know what ending, but that was one of them. And really the funniest part of the entire thing is I don't think we cleansed all the beacons. But I think we did, because I don't think we could have been there if we didn't. I think. I don't know. If this game will let me play without going to NG+, then we can look. So here's the deal. I don't know what gets that boss fight, the final one. There are these dudes roaming around that have the little blue things on them. So it's like, okay, well, they didn't just do that just to do that, right? Because I went through that first, the boss's champion, we killed it in the first bar, and then the second bar in the first attempt. And then the second bar, we brought it all the way down to nothing, and then he freaked out and we died. But then the second time we fought him, we concentrated on killing all the dudes around. And then he just died after we got to the past the second bar. So that last boss seemed a little gimmicky. Actually, the one before it did too, but okay. So let's talk about what I thought of the game, and hopefully you guys will agree with me. If not, that's fine too. That's just fine. So I played this game when it came out, 2+ years ago, however long that was. We bought it when it was released, and we won it in a week or something. And that entire playthrough was on the channel. I did not like it. I enjoyed portions of it. Okay, I did. I enjoyed portions of it, but I didn't really like the game. It was forgettable. It was totally forgettable. And we went on to other, whatever the next Souls-like was. And then I started playing some, Life is Strange stuff or whatever. And then we got back to some Souls stuff when, different games came out, Berserker and, whatever. Wulong and Wukong and all those woos. Anyway, we played those and then I started replaying a Bloodborne playthrough on the channel, and I wanted to concentrate more on the Chalice dungeons because I haven't done that before, and so we did that. And near the end of that, I read something that Lords of the Fallen version 2.5. Wow, cool, lots of changes, blah, 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 right? Not from people, but from the actual game, the developers. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's see what changed. Combat revamped, new monsters, new difficulty levels, new moves for the monsters if you choose a harder difficulty level, whatever. So I'm like, oh, better combat? Because one of the biggest problems that I had in the first game was combat was really rigid and janky. Like dodging and moving and getting hit, and you don't even know you're being hit when you're being hit. It was really kind of weird. It didn't flow, okay? I want it to be like Bloodborne. I want it to be like Bloodborne, the combat. I do, because this is quick. This combat is much faster than like Elden Ring or Dark Souls. Especially Dark Souls 3. Or actually Dark Souls 1. Anyway. So I downloaded it. It's free download since I bought the game. And we started playing it on the channel before I tested it out. And my God, they were right. The combat was way more fluid and is way more fluid. The game is great. The game is really, really good. I really enjoyed my playthrough, and I believe a lot of that has to do with the fact that they changed combat, because combat is 90+% of the game. One of the things about this game that I like a lot is I can understand the quest lines. Sort of. Way more than Dark Souls. Not totally, but they speak plainly. Okay? Not totally cryptic, because some of them are cryptic, but still, there are things in this game that you cannot possibly get on your own, at least as far as I'm concerned, to understand how to do, like plot-wise, without fucking looking it up. Because I looked at the Umbral ending before I did this. How are you supposed to know you were to do that? Unless you played through this game 50 times and you're like, I'm going to try something different each time. You might stumble across something that's like, wow, I didn't know that was here. Anyway, the game is good. I give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. A solid 7.5 out of 10. That's really good. If I want to be nitpicky, I'm going to give it a 7.8 out of 10. If I want to be general, 7.5 out of 10. It might have had an 8 out of 10 if some of the okay, so this game didn't have any skills. There was no skill tree or anything. I would have liked a longer dodge and a skill tree. That's just me. Let's talk about the things about the game I didn't like. Okay, the good things about the game. Level design. Level design is outstanding. New combat is fucking great. The characters, our NPCs, are great. I love the way the quests go. I love that. The bosses are inventive. They're cool. They're really good. Okay. The bad points. The bosses are way too easy. I just slapped that bitch around 2-3 times with my hammer or my Payata sword or Patia sword. Dead. The only boss that I believe that I had a semi problem with was the humanoids. Really, I know. Because guess what? I couldn't just walk up there and womp on them. I tried, and then once I realized that wasn't working, I backed off, and I'm like, okay, what are you doing? I think it was the Paladins something. Can't remember the name of it exactly. The Paladins something. That was a boss that we had to fight with not a very good boss run, which was awesome. We get in there, womp on him, womp on him, womp on him. I get womped on, I die. The next time I'm like, okay, enough of that. Womp on him, womp on him. Then he starts hitting me. Back off. What's he gonna do? He's gonna do some AoE stuff. Okay, well we'll just get out of that. He's gonna do some other like stuff. We're just gonna run away from that. And then hit him once, twice, run away. Hit him once, twice. Do what you do when you play a Souls game. What you do is you go in there not knowing anything, and you try to do the same things that you have done in previous bosses that you fought. And it fails. And then the next time you go in there, you hit the boss 3 times. Let's just say. But on the 3rd hit, the boss hits you and you're in deep shit and you die. Eventually. Okay. I can only hit him twice. Then you go in there and you hit him twice, and then you just stand there, and he hits you and you die. Okay. Then you go in there, you hit him twice, then you dodge to the left. Your left. No, my left. Never mind. And you're still alive. Then you get whomped on and you die. You go in there, you hit him twice, you dodge left, you dodge right to avoid the next blow, you hit him 2 more times, you dodge left, you hit him another time, you back off, you die. You see what I mean? You learn the boss's moveset. Okay? The boss does this, you do that. The boss is about to blow up, you do this. You see his face, you hear some sound indicator, whatever the case may be. So, in a game like this particular one, there wasn't a lot of that because the bosses just fucking died too fast. Now, there is a veteran mode where the bosses are supposed to be harder and have new movesets. I don't need them to have a new moveset. I just need the battle to last longer. Like this last battle against the final boss, it lasted forever. The reason why is because I didn't know how to kill him. And I still don't. But we did somehow. Whatever. That's cool. Now I don't quite know what we need to do to kill that boss. It makes me want to do it again and get to him knowing the things that I tried and try something different. I like that a lot. So will we play through a new one? I don't know. We're going to continue on this journey here. Let's see how many souls we got from that boss. 30,000. Not much. Not much at all. We still have the Adyr weird statue thingy up there. Well, we have 30,000 souls. And what was I going to do here? We were going to check something, and now I don't remember what we were going to check. Okay, so here's the deal. It's cool that you can play the game after you win without going to NG+, because you might want to get trophies and get a platinum trophy. I don't know. Maybe you will. Maybe you will. If you do, now that you're pretty much overpowered in just new game, right? You can go back to other areas and get what you're missing. So at this point, all bets are off. You won the game, all bets are off. Go to the wiki, look up what you need, go to your trophies, look at your trophies, write down what you need in your pad of paper, write it down. List the things that you need to do, go to the wiki to figure out how to get them, and get as many as you can before New Game Plus. And then you play New Game Plus, you know exactly what you need to do in order to get the ones that you're actually missing. And then if it's 3 endings like this game is, and you can't do 3 endings in one playthrough, you play it again, play it again. The game is just not that difficult. It just isn't. And whether or not it gets more difficult in NG Plus and NG Plus 2, that's besides the point. I mean, literally, my soft cap, this doesn't mean anything, but it sort of did for me. My soft cap for Radiance is 75. I'm not used to putting points into a stat at 40 and getting 4 more damage. I'm just not used to that. So I'm like, how could I not put points into Radiance if every time I do, you're going to give me 4 more damage? I'm just going to keep doing it. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. If I redo this, if I play through an NG Plus 1 or Plus 2, or try to platinum it, I will put it on the channel. I will. Because why not? I'm already playing it and all the gear's fucking set up. Really. Alright guys, please subscribe. See you soon.